Well, maybe. I don't know. 9 minutes after 7, 96.5 KECO in Elk City. It's time to talk. Early morning show. Nathan and Landry talk back 225-9697. Beautiful sunrise this morning. It's about 71 degrees right now. We're going to hit 130 this afternoon. 130.
Man.
Okay, that's not true. We'll hit 90.
Yeah, it's whatever. What are you going to do?
Will you do me a favor? I would like to know this. Will you please Google the hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth? I don't know why that's funny, but
I don't either.
What is the hottest
just something
temperature
about that.
ever recorded on Earth?
Made me
While we're
spit on
thinking,
myself.
while you're doing that, let's think about donuts because it is National Donut Day. Congratulations. Happy National Donut Day, everybody. They're celebrating at Amy Donuts by making more donuts today for your National Donut Day. Amy Donuts at 301 North Van Buren on the east side of Elk City, 301 North Van Buren, open till 2 this afternoon or until they sell out. Delicious round and square donuts and oblong and rectangular donuts. Amy Donuts. Hoses like offensive lineman Landry. Hoses, they're so vital, but so underappreciated until you need one. And then you know it. American Hose and Supply is inside the Camrock building next to Fred's Steakhouse. American Hose and Supply.
Found it.
All right, what's your answer?
According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration,
Yes, sir.
also called NOAA,
Yes, sir.
really hot, Death Valley, out in California. That surprises me. I figured it'd be Africa or somewhere, any place farther south. Here is the information, Nathan. Excuse me. Ever since the Lost 49ers gave it its name back in 1849, Death Valley has been famous for being one of the hottest and driest places in North America. In fact, Death Valley holds the record for the world's highest surface air temperature ever recorded. 134 degrees Fahrenheit, observed at Greenland Ranch on July 10, 1913. While 134 degrees Fahrenheit is definitely well above Death Valley's average summer temperatures, temperatures frequently reach or exceed 100 degrees from mid-May until early October.
Good night.
So 134 degrees on July 10, 1913.
Okay, now I need you to do something else for me. Here's what I want to know. I was very near Death Valley when went to California a couple of years ago. If you go, I mean, you just skirt it, really. You skirt the edge of Death Valley when you're driving to taking I-40 through Southern California. And that area, really from about 50 miles west of Flagstaff until you get to middle of California, it is just hot and brown. Flat, hot, and brown. That whole area.
Is that what they call the desert Southwest?
Yeah, it's just desolate and hot. And this was about the first or second week of June, and it was already 110 according to our vehicle. 110 in the first week of June. But why is Death Valley, why is that area so hot? That's what I want to know. Why is Death Valley so hot? Is it because it's low? To the west of it, it gets cooler. And to the east of it, it gets cooler. And to the north of it, it gets cooler. Why is that particular section of the United States so hot? Is there an explanation?
Nathan, Death Valley is famous. Okay, never mind. Let's go down to the bottom.
For
Yeah,
being
it's hot. Why so dry? Why so hot? Why so hot? The depth and shape of Death Valley influence its summer temperatures. The valley is a long, narrow basin, 282 feet below sea level, yet is walled by high, steep mountain ranges. The clear, dry air and sparse plant cover allow sunlight to heat the desert surface. Heat radiates back from the rocks and soil, then becomes trapped in the valley's depths. Summer nights provide little relief, as overnight lows may only dip into the 85 to 95 degree range. Heated air rises, cools before it can rise over the valley's mountain walls, and is recycled back down to the valley floor. These pockets of descending air are only slightly cooler than the surrounding hot air. As they descend, they're compressed and heated even more by the low elevation air pressure. These moving masses of superheated air blow through the valley, creating extreme high temperatures.
So it is the shape. It's below sea level, so it is a valley. Okay. But you got these walls that keep the heat trapped in there. So that's it. Yeah, that whole area. Western Arizona through much of Southern California. It's just, I say much of, I say Eastern California. That whole area was just hot and dry. Hot and dry.
Who won the game last night?
The Clippers. Lakers beat the Celtics, Landry. Magic had about 29 points and 14 assists.
Is it National Donut Day yet? I keep seeing National Donut Day 2026. Where is it? Here we go from June 5. That's today. It's Friday. Wait a minute. National Donut Day is Friday. That's today, right?
Mm-hmm.
This Friday? Whether you're a classic Whether you're a classic yeasted or a cake fan, donuts are normally a unifying food.
Unifying, huh?
Come together right now. Donut. Which makes National Donut Day the perfect opportunity to grab your friends and indulge.
Oh, it's perfect.
Did you know that National Donut Day started in Chicago in 1938 by the Salvation Army?
I had no clue.
As a way to honor their, quote, donut lassies. Women sent to France to establish field bases near the front lines during World War I. These women served thousands of soldiers, lifting their spirits during the war with not only essential goods, but also freshly made donuts. This year, National Donut Day falls on Friday, June 5.
Yeah, that's today.
Well, that's today.
One of our listeners actually gave us the information I was looking for about Death Valley before you did, but I just now saw it on the text line. 134 degrees in Death Valley, California. That was 1913. And Bridget wants to know, why is Altus the hottest spot in Oklahoma most of the summer?
That's a good question. I've always wondered that. As a child,
Yeah.
Altus was always the hottest spot in the state.
I've heard various and sundry. First of all, it is nearly as far southwest in Oklahoma as you can go, so maybe it's because it's closer to, I don't know. Is it lower? Maybe that's it. Is it the elevation? Is Altus a low spot?
Does the Air Force Base have anything to do with
I've
it?
also heard that.
All the
That's hard
asphalt,
to believe,
the heat from the airplanes?
though. Yeah, I don't know. It's just hard to believe because aren't there other Air Force bases?
Yes,
I mean,
but
you
they're
got-
not that far south, except for the ones that are farther south.
Lackland, Landry,
Yes.
San Antonio.
Wichita Falls.
Yeah, there's one in Wichita Falls.
Oh, yeah.
Shepherd.
Yeah. Oh, Shepherd.
Which one's
yeah,
Shepherd?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's one in Dyess Air Force Base
Where's that?
down at Lubbock.
Huh.
Hold on.
One of our listeners said, "I love you, Jack and Ron." Thanks, man.
No, excuse me, not Lubbock. Abilene. Abilene. That's what I meant to say. Abilene. Yeah. Dyess. That's an Abilene.
embarrassing. That is very embarrassing.
That's what
you
Ella
just did.
Langley sang about.
Dyess Air Force
Base,
Bases, Texas, I can tell
by the Air
world
Force Base inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her. Oh, yeah. No doubt. Yeah, so
That's
it's always
awesome, thanks.
hotter at the Air Force Base,
Mhm.
and it's always muggy in Atlanta. Wasn't that the TV show with Rose from?
Lyle, if you're listening, I don't know why, but you know who you are. 225-9697. Text us and let us know. 225-9697. If anybody can explain why Altus is always the hottest spot in Oklahoma every summer, all day long, all week long, all day long, all month long in summer.
Do you want to go to Dyess Air Force Base because we can make it in 3 hours and 39 minutes?
You ever see a headline and you think, well, that's ridiculous. This is in USA Today. Top headlines, Landry. This exercise routine might reduce your risk of early death, study says. Isn't that the purpose of every exercise routine?
I think so.
Fetterman flips on eliminating filibuster for sake of minority voice. Apple closing 3 stores in these 3 states in June. Scheffler lays into caddy after water ball at Memorial Tournament.
Anna Faris attends Scary Movie premiere with son Jack. Here are some of the menu items removed from Texas Roadhouse. This is devastating. Pittsburgh moms brace for school closures. Major changes coming to NCIS after season finale cliffhanger. Those are the top headlines from USA Today today. Who won in Knicks versus Spurs game 1? Did the Knicks win?
The Knicks won.
Uh-huh. Well, that'll bring a lot of joy to a lot of Oklahomans, I think.
Yeah, but aren't you supposed to root for the Spurs so you can say, at the very least, you got beat by the champ?
I don't know.
Is Kevin Stitt coloring his hair even darker? Goodness. Stitt calls for audit of Drummond as feud escalates. Has the Pioneer Woman even weighed in yet? Has she endorsed her own relative? Her in-law, Gentner? What if we had a Pioneer Woman campaign event? She made just crock pots full of stews and puddings. It would. How could he lose the race? If the Pioneer Woman is stumping for you, providing fondue, you could not lose an election. I don't care if Trump is endorsing Mike Macy. If you've got the Pioneer Woman making fondue and chili and pudding, well, I'm pretty eager for pudding season to roll back around.
Landry,
Nathan.
fondue and pudding are cold weather dishes. I can't eat those right now.
Nathan, if it's delicious, I can eat it anytime. Did I tell you about the delicious pizza and hamburger I had?
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you about the burger?
No.
By the way, I was forbidden from putting this picture on social media.
Good.
But we were in Edmond, Oklahoma recently.
Not Edmond,
No,
Arkansas.
and my kids went to a Target to buy something, I think. They ran into, are you ready for this? A tall basketball player named Isaiah Hartenstein. Got their picture taken with iHeart of the OKC Thunder. They said he was nice. He was just shopping.
I can't believe
Rich
I
athletes.
can't believe celebrities go shopping.
Don't they just hire people to do that
Don't
for
they have
them?
robots or?
I thought he would just buy Target and have Target brought to him.
One summer, Julie's friend was leaving town and needed somebody to look after her horses. Nay, they said. So the friend brought her horses to Julie's place, and Julie took care of them all summer. She loves animals. She'll love yours. Positive Paws Pet Sitting. Find it on Facebook. Positive Paws. Pawsitive. Positive Paws Pet Sitting.
Nathan, that YouTube video that you recommended to me about the making of the movie A Few Good Men is one of the most entertaining things I've ever seen. So thank you for recommending that.
I do what I can.
That was so pleasant.
I try to
and
be
wonderful.
I try to be a blessing, Landry.
If they just need a seal kit, you tear it completely apart. Replace all the rubber goods that's in the cylinder. Wear rings, lip seals, piston seals. Replace it and put it back together, test it, and send it on its merry way. Most of your farm equipment has cylinders. Sometimes they know what's the matter with it. If it's leaking, they'll bring it in, and they'll sometimes bring their own seal kits with them. I just tear it apart and rebuild it and put her back together. A small one don't take very long at all. The big one, like this one I've got back here, it'll take a couple hours. If they bring their seal kits in with them, it's quick repair. If I have to order my seals in, it's next day. Well, my name is Roy Jones, and everybody in Elk City knows me by Bird. And this is Camrock Supply, Elk City, Oklahoma.
It's 2111 South Main, south of Fred's Steakhouse.
I've known them guys for years and years, and they know what I'm capable of doing.
I'm a dental nerd because I love dentistry. I love what I get to do. I love learning anything more that I can to help serve my patients. And also it helps fulfill me because I enjoy what I'm doing. I love what I do. My favorite part is the chairside interactions with patients and my team. I have an opportunity to do a few artistic things. I love the cosmetic aspects of dentistry. Part of it because I've had other people make me feel like I'm good at it. And who doesn't want to feel good about something if somebody tells you that you're good at it?
I'm Dr. Jamie Cameron. Southwest Dentistry and Cosmetics in Weatherford, catty corner to Walgreens. swdentalok.com.
Southwest Dentistry and Cosmetics, where we treat you like family and do life-changing dentistry.
Briley Bacca is an investment advisor representative of and advisory services offered through Royal Fund Management, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Every dollar you save for retirement has a silent partner, and it's your crazy Uncle Sam. He's waiting with his hand out, ready to take a chunk of your IRA, your 401k, and even your Social Security if you're not careful. But here's the truth. You can fight back. With the right strategy, you can keep more of your hard-earned money in your pocket and out of Washington's. At Advanced Financial Strategies, we specialize in family wealth management, helping families in Western Oklahoma cut down on future tax bills, maximize income, and keep control of their financial future. Don't wait for the IRS to decide how much of your retirement you get to keep. Call me, Briley Bacca, a certified financial planner professional here in Clinton, at 323-6800 or visit our website, retirewithbacca.com. Advanced Financial Strategies, your money, your future, your choice.
.5. Third hour?
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Mochi, you got an important meeting.
Blow it off. 96.5 KECO is the early morning show, 25 minutes after. It's about 71 degrees. There's a lot of talking in radio. Remember me telling you that were you in the room or did somebody just say, like it was during a commercial break, I think somebody said, "Boy, you talk a lot." Were you in the room when that happened?
I don't remember it.
Somebody said to me once, "Boy, you talk a lot." And I said, "Well, it's a talk show." And on a talk show, if I'm not talking, you know what the show is? Listen to this. That's the show if I'm not talking, because it's a talk show. 26 minutes after now, 96.5 KECO, 71 degrees on our way to 90. Your weather at the bottom. Jared Aha with your local news. Hope you enjoyed Paul Joseph. Did you enjoy Landry Paul Joseph?
I enjoyed every second
That
I heard.
dog just keeps licking itself and licking itself. And now you know why. Lacey Llewellyn, also known as the new Sarah, is in the room with us from Western Technology Center. She brought a special friend who's actually our friend because she's been here before, Christy Glasscock. Western Technology Center. First of all, ladies, first of all, good morning.
Good morning.
That's number one. Number two, all right, Lacey, you're going to lead us off practical nursing.
Yes. So our Western Technology Center practical nursing program is actually accepting applications now, and the deadline is today at 3 p.m. So
Today?
Yeah, today at 3 p.m.
I got to go.
Yeah. Okay.
I got to go sign up. I can't be talking to you. I got to go sign
come
up.
on, get on board, man. If that's something that is interesting to you, then go ahead and go to our Burns Flat campus and take your application to the health building, to the practical nursing program. And you can find that application at westtech.edu under our full-times program and then on the practical nursing tab. And everything you need to know about the program and the application is right there.
But also,
yes,
you guys have a dental assisting program.
Yes, we do. So our yes.
And people need to know about it because it's timely.
It is. So our dental assisting program is a full-time adult-only program at our Weatherford campus, and they are also currently accepting applications. That deadline is not today, so if that's something you're interested in, you have some time to research and really dig into that. And that deadline is June 26th, and you can find all of that information as well at westtech.edu under our full-time programs and then on the dental assisting tab. So all about the program, the application there, and you can drop that application off at our Burns Flat campus.
All right, so for dental assisting, they have all the way till June 26th.
Yes.
Which seems like a huge time compared to practical nursing.
Yes.
They have until school's out today at 3 o'clock.
Yes.
And school's not even in. That's how quick it's coming up. 3 o'clock today for practical nursing, June 26th for dental assisting. The website, westtech.edu, is the website for all that information. But also, talk to me about this paramedic
Yes.
situation. I'll
Okay.
call it the situation.
So we did, previously have a paramedic program. It is newer this year. This is a short-term paramedic program, and the applications are due on July 29th for that program with an August start date, and that is a 12-month program. So it's short-term paramedic 12-month program. Deadline for applications is July 29th, and you can find that information at westtech.edu under the short-term programs. And then the application is there on the paramedic page. So we're really excited about that offering, and that is going to be a new 12-month program. So a new look, but same great training.
96.5 KECO is the early morning show. It's WTC First Friday. Lacey the Wallet is here, and she's the new Sarah, is what you are.
Yes.
You're in this transitional period where Sarah's still there, but you're coming in and you're assuming the duties, right?
Yes. So I started in March, and I've been training with Sarah, and her last day is the end of June. So June 30th, she's going to be flying the coop, but it's been great to train with her and kind of learn the ropes, from someone that was already doing it. That's not always the case for every position, of course. So I've been really grateful for that opportunity.
All right, who'd you bring with you?
So I brought my good friend, WTC SARE Site Director Christy Glasscock, and she's going to go over all the awesome things going on at our SARE campus.
Good morning, Christy.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Upright and taking nourishment.
All right.
Upright and taking coffee.
So I'm glad to be here today. So we have quite a bit of things going on at our SARE campus. One thing, first of all, I want to say Sarah has done an amazing job for WTC over many, many years. But I'm going to say we are very fortunate to have Lacey. Lacey's just come right on in and just taking the reins, and she's doing a great job. So.
I did not pay her to say that.
I just gave you.
I really appreciate it.
She offered me breakfast afterwards.
Did you notice I just gave her a one-person sitting ovation?
You did.
I've never seen anything like it.
So you guys are hiring.
We are hiring. Okay, so at the SARE campus, we currently have a maintenance, custodial, bus driver, kind of jack of all trades opening. Right now, it's a 12-month position. 7 to 4 is the hours. If anyone out there is interested, they can go on our westtech.edu website under employment and apply there, or they're always welcome to call and we can walk them through if they have any questions or whatever.
You said it's a 12-month position. Now, does that mean it only lasts for 12 months or that it's year-round?
Oh, no, it's year-round.
Oh, okay.
It's a year-round. We will need someone year-round, so.
Even during the summer.
That's
a nice way of saying we need even
especially during the summer. We have lots of summer projects going on. So if anyone's out there with a bus driving certification and willing to come join a great group of people, then apply.
Do you need them to already have the certification?
Preferably.
Okay.
Preferably, yes. We also have a health careers instructional aid position open, and this instructional aid will split their time between the Burns Flat campus and the SARE campus. So, again, you can go on westtech.edu under employment to apply there.
So for all those positions and all the information about the practical nursing and the dental, so westtech.edu, the website has all.
Everything you need to know about Western Technology Center is at westtech.edu.
Including everything going on at all the campuses, right?
Yes.
And so for the SARE campus, for these positions Christy's talking about, westtech.edu. Talk to me, any other hiring?
So we do have, it's not posted yet, but it's coming soon. We will hire an instructional assistant position for our Cosmo program. Our cosmetology program has really taken off the last several years, and so we have decided to hire Mr. Helton, an instructional assistant, to help support more students. So that is not posted yet, but that is coming soon.
Any necessary experience or?
The applicant would have to have the master instructor certification and be a licensed cosmetologist.
Okay.
So,
talk to me about business tech.
Business tech. So Mrs. Silk is an amazing instructor. We've talked about her before. Yes, she has. She has a new fast track program that she is starting this year, starting in August. Adults can enroll in this fast track program. They can come full-time 6 months, and they're in, out, certified, and ready for the workplace.
That is fast.
It's fast. It's fast. It's exciting. We're hoping that this will help adults in the area too. Be able to take that 6 months off and come in and learn the skills, and then get to work.
Man, that is fast.
It is.
That's great.
I think it's a great opportunity. And another shout out to Mrs. Silk. She had a student this year who placed second at the National BPA Conference in Nashville. And she also placed 7th place in business law and ethics. It was Amanda Harrell. We're very proud of her. This is Mrs. Silk's 3rd year in a row to have a student place at nationals.
Man.
So
she must know what she's doing.
She does. She's an incredible person, an incredible educator. So
96.5 KECO's The Early Morning Show. We're talking to Lacey Llewellyn and Christy Glasscock from Western Technology Center. Christy is the Sayre Site Director. Talk to me about criminal justice.
Criminal justice. It's a great program. We still have space available for any high school students interested. They cover all aspects of criminal justice. Mr. Curra does a great job. He has great partnerships with different agencies in the area who come in and help expose students to different occupations. So highly recommend that program too.
I remember when John was in here. And I don't remember if you were here or not, but when John Curd came in and they had the driving, we were talking about the driving simulator.
Yes.
But also just other facets of criminal justice. And look, there's a reason that 8 out of 10 TV shows are about law enforcement, because investigating crime is just interesting. We don't encourage crime, but it exists and it has to be investigated. And there are a lot of different things within the criminal justice umbrella. Some people become cops. Some people go work for the FBI. Some people become the forensic type of people. Other people go on to law school. There's just any number of ways you could go with this. But Western Technology Center, Sayre Criminal Justice Program, I can imagine it's one of the more popular and interesting programs you guys have.
Every day I walk in, you never know what you're going to walk into. You don't know what type of training those students are going to, be involved in, whether it's some type of defensive tactics, whether they're out on the obstacle course working out, or they're working on the simulators and maybe they're going through different high stress scenarios. You just never know. It's very engaging. It's high energy a lot of the time. They do a lot of theory and studying too, and learning all the laws and different aspects of that, but it's very hands-on. I will say that.
Yeah, I bet, because John does it for a living anyway, but and then he probably knows a lot. So you can have just hearing the stories of law enforcement would be fascinating.
And then, like I said too, all the partnerships that he has. We have a great partnership with Beckham County Sheriff's Department. They are in pretty often teaching students and helping students different areas. They have let us use their drone system this year, which has been pretty cool for students to use too.
All right, what about the et cetera?
So the et cetera. I wanted to give a shout out to our Cosmo instructor, Mr. Helton. We had 12 graduates this year. Of those 12, 9 students have passed their written and practical tests and are licensed and working right now. And 3 are waiting to test or waiting for test results. So that's pretty impressive that all 12 are going out to do great things. Our Health Careers program, we received some grant money, and we will receive 2 new hospital beds for students to use during their skills test and their skill practice. We are also going to receive an antimage table, which I think is pretty cool. It's a 3D image of a life-size human body that shows like all the arteries, veins, organs. I think that's pretty cool.
Speaking of interesting and never knowing what you'll walk in on. Christy Glasscock is the site director for the Sayre campus of Western Technology Center. Lacey Llewellyn is the new Sarah Hirschman, marketing and communications director for Western Technology Center. So to sum up, the website.
Yes.
What I'm hearing you say is the website is the source of all the information necessary.
Yes. In addition to social media, we do have an active Facebook and Instagram, but we can go into great detail at westtech.edu. So anything you need to know, go there or reach out to us and we can help you in any way we can.
Are you ready for when July 1 rolls around?
really excited. And, Mrs. Corning, we got to celebrate her at her retirement reception last week, and she's going to be greatly missed, but she's going to be enjoying some great family time and some great time with her grandkids and, doing some stuff, spending some time with her husband, who also retired from Western Technology Center. But yeah, we are really, really excited to have Mr. Edelin come in. And, I'm new, he's new. I think it'll be great things are going to continue to happen for Western Technology Center.
Ready to hit the ground running, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, we are.
Got your track shoes on. Ladies, thanks for stopping by this morning. Big things happening at Western Technology Center and all 94 of their campuses in Western Oklahoma. westtech.edu.
I mean, because when they're in a bind, they're in a bind. You want that company to think of you first. Oh, we need this. Well, call Brock. You call me. We'll get it taken care of. When they call you, they want you to answer the phone, and whether it's Sunday, Saturday, or Monday, they also want customer service. Do what you say you're going to do. You needed a hose like yesterday. We will stop what we're doing, and if we got to go to our Oklahoma City shop and get it, we'll do that. And I've done that for a lot of my customers. If they call me, they're expecting me to get whatever task done. To a farmer, a tractor, combine, gets them up and running. He's back in the field, makes some money. Guy in the oil field, their piece of equipment's running again. That makes them money. Solves that problem. I'm Brock Kalk, and my company is American Hose and Supply. Come by and see us at 2111 South Main, Elk City, Oklahoma, in Camrock Building next to Fred's.
Or call 303-1123. 303-1123.
Why wouldn't you?
But Corbin, I don't work for Ford.
Doesn't matter, Nathan. We're going to treat you like you work directly for the Ford Motor Company.
Hey, Ford employees get a pretty sweet deal, right?
The sweetest. Even cheaper than we can buy it at BD Ford. Right now, everybody pays what Ford Motor Company employees pay on every single vehicle line we've got. Ford's never done this before. Take advantage of the super special employee pricing right now at Barbara Dyson Ford in Elk City, online at barbaradysonford.net.
Cotton producers, is your cotton already locked into the co-op pool this year? What if you could stay in the pool without having to gin through the co-op? Here's the good news. PCCA now allows independent gins like Carson County Gin to place your cotton into the pool you've already signed up for. That means you keep your pool marketing benefits while gaining the flexibility of an independent gin, family-style service, strong communication, and historically higher seed prices at independent gins in Texas. You'll still benefit from risk mitigation, professional expertise, and improved cash flow. This just lets you focus on farming while experts manage price volatility. But now you'll get to enjoy what independence brings. Constant communication from faces and voices you recognize, and historically higher seed prices. Same pool, different path, more options for your operation. Carson County Gin, 17 miles west of Pampa. Built around producers, tradition, and family.
Old Trapper Jack here again, and since I've been practicing my axe throwing at Mountain Men's Axe Throwing and Grub in Elk City, I ain't lost one axe fight. And my belly's always full with their awesome grub. Grab all your buddies and come on down. Please look online at www.mountainmanselkcity.com. They're open Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and then again from 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., Saturdays from noon to 8:30. Dine in or carry out. Located at 325 South Main Street here in Elk City. Come on down and bury the hatchet.
But you know what? That's okay. Because I'd slept. 18 away from the top, 96.5 KECO's The Early Morning Show. Forecast this hour brought to you by Carter Electric, and Carter Electric, but also, Landry, Carter Electric. 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. They have been teasing us for a week that we at my house were going to get rain, and we really haven't gotten much.
This afternoon, there's a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, Landra.
Partly sunny, high near 90. Tonight, 20% chance of thunder, 67. And then tomorrow, okay, now, see, they keep pushing it back. Now they say tomorrow, 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy, high of 82. And then tomorrow night, a 70% chance. So we'll see, maybe. I don't know. Right now, 71. Okay, we'll bump it up. 72 degrees right now on the back porch. Skies partly clear. Humidity is about 90%, which sounds promising. I don't know. Most farm equipment has cylinders. You know that, Landry. Look who I'm talking to. If a cylinder starts leaking, Bird can fix it. Roy Jones, also known as Bird, works at Camrock Supply, fixing cylinders, repairing cylinders at Camrock.
You ever watched a movie at a movie theater that has reclining seats?
I don't think so.
That was one of the neat things about watching the Michael Jackson movie a few days ago in Edmond. The theater where and I don't even know what it was. Was it Icon? Is that a thing? Icon Theater in Edmond?
iHeart.
It was, by the way, it was $5 Tuesday, and so we cashed in on that. We got to recline and watch that really, really entertaining Michael Jackson movie. But during the previews, you know how you go in, the showtime is 7 o'clock, and then you have to endure 20 minutes of movie previews.
But Landry, often the previews are more interesting than the movie.
One of them was for the Supergirl movie, and it dawned on me, all of these superhero movies look the same. It's a reluctant hero who winds up fighting alien villains. And I don't know what it's about, except Supergirl, it gets a call from Superman, and he's all like,
I need your help.
You need to save the world from these alien villains. And she's like, then she reluctantly fights against the bad guy villains from Neptune or Krypton or wherever they're from. And then we got to watch the Michael Jackson movie, which is really good, which reminds me that the University of Tulsa is about to hire DJ Gasso as a softball coach. Gasso.
How's he related to
Patty Gasso's kid?
Oh, that's great.
Is finna coach Tulsa's softball team. I guess if you're a Gasso, you coach softball. That's what you do. And you know what Joe Jackson said that made me think of you? If you're not a winner, you're a loser. Joe Jackson. Boy, what a mean father. What a mean guy. Started just whipping the mud out of young Michael, his backside.
Okay.
But we did good. Come here. Here's my belt. Bend over.
Parents are weird.
Oh, man.
Aren't some people weird?
Did you know that Michael had a half-sister?
No.
He had LaToya and Janet and then Rebby. And then he had a half-sister because what isn't mentioned in the movie, apparently Joe had an extramarital affair.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And in 1974, he became a father to somebody else. Apparently Janet didn't sign off on the movie, and that's why there's no mention of Janet in the movie.
that was the glaring thing for me about that movie is that old Janet didn't participate.
I thought maybe because she was so busy making different strokes. What are you talking about, Willis? You know, she was Lionel's girlfriend, Willis's girlfriend.
Huh.
Janet Jackson played Willis's girlfriend, who was famous for, what you talking about, Willis? That Willis.
Did you know Gary Coleman recently died?
No.
Yeah.
GC. Different strokes to move the world.
It takes different strokes. Yes, it does.
Now, Different Strokes was a spinoff of The Facts of Life.
It was.
It wasn't Mrs. What's her name? Was one a spinoff of the other?
Mrs. Garrett.
Mrs. Garrett. Didn't she start out on Different
Maybe,
Strokes?
maybe.
And then moved over to the other show, or vice versa? Different strokes to move the world. What you talking about, Willis?
All right, back to the phone line. Back to the text line. Altus, this area sits lower in elevation, closer to the warm, dry air masses of the Chihuahuan Desert and Texas, and lacks the cooling effects of trees and moisture found further east. That sounds scientific and realistic.
Extremely reasonable.
One of our listeners said most criminals, because we were talking about criminal justice.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Because we're talking about criminal justice. Most criminals grow up to become president. That's according to one listener.
That is funny.
That's good. I like that. That's good.
Funny.
No, but back to you said something earlier, and it provoked thought.
I really believe Neptune is the most underrated planet. Did you hear about Pluto? That's messed up,
Later,
right?
Neptune. You never hear about Neptune. Saturn has the rings
and the car.
Pluto
is the dog.
Used to be the dog.
Right.
Mercury was
crazy about a Mercury.
Heat and Mercury and Freddie Mercury
and thermometers. And the red in a thermometer. That's Mercury.
And remember Mercury Morris, the football player.
Mercury rising. Mercurius,
And
Mercurial.
So that was that. And then Mars was always the red planet.
And the Mars bar.
And Martians.
And Mars Blackman.
And how we were always scared Martians were going to come get us.
in your life eaten a Mars bar?
No.
Me neither. What's
Venus,
it taste like?
Venus had the song.
Venus,
and,
if you will.
And women, the female
The
god
tennis
of whatever.
player.
And then Venus flytrap.
And the tennis player.
Yeah.
Venus Williams.
Yeah.
And Serena.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars,
Jupiter.
Now, Jupiter is also underappreciated.
Uranus, Snicker.
Right.
Neptune.
I really
My
feel
very elderly mother just served us 9 pizzas.
I really feel like Jupiter and Neptune get short
Mars,
shrift.
Fly me to the moon. Jupiter and Mars.
No, but still.
It's something. It's
yeah.
not nothing, Nathan.
It's not
it's
much.
something.
It's something, but it's
Jupiter,
not much.
And those are all Greek or Roman gods. Remember how when in 5th grade we had to learn in Mrs. Brooks's reading class, we had to learn both the the Greek and Roman gods and goddesses? And I never knew one from the other. And I was all like, huh? That didn't make any more sense to me than algebra did.
We all want to be in control of our lives, make our own decisions, especially as we age. Isn't it galling when you're like 35 and some yardbird comes along and talks to you like you're 9? Isn't that annoying?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it annoying to be told as an adult, a 40 or 50-year-old or a 60-year-old or a 70-year-old, hey, you can't do this. You don't have the money. You want to make your own decisions, especially in retirement, and that's what Advanced Financial Strategies is all about, helping you get the financial means to actually make your own decisions, to be your own shot caller and a baller when you're retired. Advanced Financial Strategies, the website retirewithbaca.com.
Nathan, some movies are just ridiculous. They all look the same. It's
Especially
a reluctant hero who is fighting against alien villains, saving the world. And I was reminded of the last Superman movie. I never watched it, and I saw the trailer, and all I got from the trailer was everybody was angry at Superman, and Superman was angry at everybody. And I had zero interest in watching it.
One of our listeners said Uranus is the butt of a lot of jokes.
This guy, have you seen this ad on the this Oklahoma City dentistry ad? The guy in the far left looks a little like a local physician. Looks like Doc Firth. Are you with me? Are you with me?
No.
A little bit?
No.
I think you're wrong.
No, okay.
What What next?
I'm going to agree with everything you say, okay?
I'm going to let you know when Gup is back up here shilling from that hospital.
That is going to be my disenchanted reply to everything.
Nathan, it took 10 minutes to get out of Yukon the other day on Garth Brooks Boulevard.
Okay.
Have you seen the new lizard mural on the Snips building in downtown Oak City?
Yes.
Thoughts?
It's interesting.
It is interesting. I would love
it's
to
engaging.
know.
It's just you look at it and you want to look at it some more.
I want to know why that.
It's the boomer lizard, which is the state lizard.
Right. It's the state reptile or the state lizard
it's
or both.
a state lizard.
I didn't even know we had
Although, who among you if you grew up with me, you remember the horny toad. I want the horned toad to be our state lizard because you used to try to catch him and they'd freak you out.
That would freak you out and spit blood, but the mural is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
It's as though the lizard is actually breaking through the building.
But I would actually prefer it be called an iguana.
Do you think?
I wish it was an iguana.
Is it being depicted as a superhero? A reluctant superhero trying to save us from ourselves?
Well, don't be surprised if the next Oklahoma-based superhero movie is called Lizard Saves Lawton.
Maybe it's trying
Lizard Saves Lawton.
Maybe it's trying to save us from extreme indifference.
It's trying to save us from ourselves, Landry. It's trying to save us from the high cost of vehicles, which is what Barbara Dyson Ford, they are high-cost superheroes because they're bringing it down. With closing out the 2025s, drop the price. With the hail, drop the price. With the super employee pricing that Ford Motor Company is allowing, Barbara Dyson Ford dropping the price. Get ready to go on vacation with a new vehicle from BD Ford. And get ready to stay up to date and in the know with Jared's no-nonsense news here on 96.5 KECO.
Good morning, partly sunny and 71. This is the Paragon Morning News. I'm Jared Atha. A Hainesville, Alabama man was injured in a single vehicle rollover accident early Tuesday morning in Beckham County, according to the Oklahoma Highway Patrol. That collision occurred at approximately 4:44 a.m. on State Highway 6, about 100 feet west of the intersection with State Highway 66. Troopers reported that 86-year-old Bobby Armstrong was traveling eastbound on State Highway 6 when his vehicle failed to negotiate a curve to the right. The vehicle departed the roadway to the left and overturned approximately 1 1/4 times. Armstrong sustained injuries in the crash and was wearing a seatbelt at the time of the collision. No passengers were in the vehicle. The crash remains under investigation. Oklahoma voters who may have become physically incapacitated after 5 p.m. on Monday still have the ability to cast a ballot in the upcoming election. The Oklahoma State Election Board says state law provides special voting provisions for voters who suffer an illness, injury, or other emergency that prevents them from getting to the polls. That can include situations such as hospitalization, unexpected medical conditions, or even childbirth. Election officials encourage anyone facing an emergency incapacitation to contact their county election board as soon as possible. Officials will explain the process and provide the information needed to voters under Oklahoma's emergency incapacitated voting procedures. For more information, you can contact your local county election board or visit oklahoma.gov/elections. In state news, the question on whether or not voters will have a say to phase out property taxes is in the hands of the state Supreme Court. Oklahoma News Network's Christine Johnston has that.
Justices heard arguments Tuesday on whether State Question 843 can move forward with a petition drive to get on a statewide ballot. Their proposal would phase out those taxes by 2029. The court could take months to decide, so the petition drive will stay on hold for now. I'm Christine Johnston.
These stories and more on our Facebook page and website. Partly sunny, currently 71. This has been the Paragon Morning News. I'm Jared Atha.
You know, there's statues that Dad did. There was one at Perry, and it was of the land run. All the weight was out over the front of the statue base. I mean, there's only one little piece sitting actually on the statue base, and all the rest of the weight's hanging over the front of the edge of it. So he had to create a specific base that could cantilever out over the support and hold the statue. So it's amazing to me because my duty is doing artwork. I do artwork, designs together and everything. But Linda had the unique ability to follow in Dad's footsteps in that regard. Amazing. She learned how to engineer the granite to accommodate all sorts of different uses in what we do. Yeah, she's extremely good.
The name of our company is Willis Granite Products.
Willis Granite Products.
And our website is willisgranite.com.
Our website is willisgranite.com.
Facing north. Excuse me, facing south. So.
Yeah.
96.5 KECO is the early morning show. Just got to be
default,
aware.
just reflexively.
I think so. I really think so. Oh, I don't know. I need to find out. You got to know your surroundings. 2-year limited warranty. Everyday low price, $199 for this lawnmower. It's a Pulsar 21-inch lawnmower at Atwoods. I hope you're getting out in the yard. But before you do, I hope you get to Atwoods. This Atwoods information is inside the latest Penny News. And boy, do we have a lot of information. 24 pages of delights, including this massive estate sale. The estate of Frank and Beverly Mayer at Sayre. It's today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Maybe I was wrong. It's today, tomorrow, and Sunday, this big estate sale, the estate of Frank and Beverly Mayer at Sayre. Look at page 23 of the Penny News. Look at page 23 of the Penny News. Look for the big yellow sign, Landry. It's yellow. As I was telling you, based on the TV commercials,
for in the gubernatorial Republican primary.
Why
the
isn't it-
4 gentlemen who are the top vote getters so far, who are leading, must be the most evil people ever.
Shouldn't it be gubernatorial,
should
not
be.
gubernatorial?
I sound like a goober when I say it that way.
So you're saying, based on the ads you've seen, obviously they're all evil.
Yes.